fibroids on their own cause lots of issues. But when we talk about large fibroids, these cause even bigger issues in the body, from distorting the uterus, to fertility, to pressing on organs, to pressing on the bladder, and so many other things, right? So we know the dreaded fibroid belly that a lot of women have that have the larger fibroids. It really can become not just a huge nuisance, but take over your entire life and take over your health, okay? So it's really important that if you have fibroids, especially if they're bigger, multiple fibroids, or if they're bigger than, like, let's say 8 centimeters, they are on the larger side. And it's so important you want to really approach this in a smart way, right? What women will consider the easiest thing these days is the surgery. Let's just get rid of them. But women are literally developing fibroids quickly after surgery. So what does that tell you? There's women that's had 3, 4, 5 surgery. I heard a story today on my live stream about a woman who removed an 8-pound fibroid and more grew back afterwards. This is not a joke. So you removing the fibroid is not really it's not removing the root cause. This is why fibroids grow back easily after these surgeries. So it's important that when you have large fibroids, or fibroids in general, you have to take care of it at the root and stop playing around, right? You can go ahead and do 100 surgeries. It's going to continue growing back until you get to the root. And by having these surgeries, you're also compromising the integrity of the uterus, but that's a whole other conversation, right? Because we forget that when you cut into something, there's going to be scar tissue, but that's a whole other conversation. Now, huge fibroids mean that we have to take huge, massive action, okay? We have to stop doing things that are, again, that are triggering the fibroid, that are causing them to grow. We have to start making massive changes in our life. You cannot continue the same lifestyle that grew the fibroids and think that it's not gonna continue growing, becoming an issue. You have to understand and know that if you have fibroids in general, that your hormones are out of balance. You have to understand and know that the lymphatic system is sluggish, that your liver is sluggish. Your body's not moving the way it's supposed to. And what these fibroids do is that they start to take over your body, in a sense, right? This is why when fibroids start to get larger, the bleeding gets a lot worse, right? The symptoms get a lot more pronounced, especially the belly gets bigger, the bloating gets, it worsens so many. The longer you have fibroids, the more your body, in a sense, deteriorates, okay? So it's important that you want to take action and stop playing around. When you have large fibroids, massive action needs to be taken. And for most women, they will need guidance during the process. They're not like you just randomly trying to figure this out on your own, taking months and years. It's just wasting time. And not understanding that these things have root causes. It's not about seeing random remedies and guessing what works. No, it's about you getting to the root cause of the fibroid so that we don't have to worry about them growing back over and over and over again. We don't have to worry about developing another reproductive health issue. Because with a lot of women, it's fibroids, then it's PCOS, then they develop PCOS, or it's fibroids and endo, or it's fibroids and thyroid issues. We don't want that to be our reality, okay? So it's so important for you to get rid of this at the root. For women that have large fibroids that are ready to do the work, that maybe you're not ready to work with me yet to get rid of them, I have an advanced, fibroid healing vault. Okay, it's a high-level course that helps women who have, whether it's your fibroids are small or larger. It's really good for women that have, doesn't matter, right? It helps you get to the root of the issue. We have advanced trainings in there, over probably 10 to 15 hours of trainings in there on how to get to the root, how to balance your hormones, what you should be eating. We have a detox, meal plan in there, and so many advanced trainings. Like, for example, one of our advanced trainings is how to dissolve a fibroid belly. And if you've been following me for any length of time, listen, what some of my biggest testimonials, my clients have went from a 9-month uterus to literally a flat belly. So listen, if you are serious about getting rid of your fibroids, check out that course. It is on pre-sale until Friday. Okay, it's on pre-sale until Friday. After Friday, it will be the full price, and after the 20th of March, it will no longer be sold. This is a high-level course. Okay, so it's for women that are serious and that actually want to get to the root of their fibroids and do the work. They're ready to do the work and stop playing around. Okay, so if you're serious about being free of these large fibroids, free of fibroids in general, check out our advanced fibroid healing vaults, okay? And also tell someone that needs the help, that needs to make these changes. I need to get to the root of the issue, right? Because if you have fibroids, your body, it's time to make a change. You cannot continue doing what caused the fibroids to develop. You can't, right? Unless you're gonna live a miserable existence, okay? And I'm saying that from experience and also because I know how the body works, okay? If you have fibroids, we're in a compromised state. We're not in a healthy state. We have to get our bodies back healthy to dissolve these things. Fibroids can't grow in a healthy body, all right? So check out the Advanced Fibroid Healing Vault if you need help on getting rid of this fibroids, and let's go.